Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back with another Paladins video. I'm playing some Skye today. She did get nerfed in this update. I've seen it a lot less after the patch, but she has a bit less health and debilitate is a bit weaker. That's pretty much it. She still does really well. We're going to try and play a little bit differently today, like full speed, Smoke and Dagger. She was overperforming a little bit because I was seeing a ton of Skye before the nerfs. The builds for her have been the same for a while though, and are pretty much perfected. I would really recommend these in pretty much any scenario ever with her, either speed, cooldown reduction, extra healing. Then the other version of it, which is pretty much the exact same, just without the speed and has the levels moved around a little bit differently. Debilitate can definitely still be worth running. I just think it's a little bit more even now with the other options. Smoke and Dagger, prep also have their places. Prep is a little bit more weird, but they feel, yeah, much more level. Although I think originally the nerfs were to more of a base kit and they moved the nerfs to debilitate, which I think makes more sense, but I'm sure some people are going to hate these changes, some people are going to love it. I think more people will be happy with it though than upset, because Skye was really popular for a while, and not only was she popular, she was really strong, and she also worked as like a pseudo damage because of her debilitate, just shredding through tanks. She was a very all-round character. She still is, just a little bit more evenly now, I think. So we've got TDM thrown, a really good scenario here, I think, with the team to run the sort of speed buff support Skye, whilst also obviously shredding. We've got Grover, Sati, Maeve, and Tyra. Yeah, should help them out quite a bit. And for their side, we're up against Strix, who's a bit weird for this map, Vora, Victor, Betty, and Leanne. So Smoke and Dagger, and then the setup without the reset, because I don't think we need it here. We've got Kronos and Nimble. We're sort of zoomy speed Skye with this as well. Rampant Blooming, Mercy Kill, Improvised, Fiery, Alacrity, all pretty normal stuff here. Street Justice is a bit of a weird choice. Don't have the invis. I'm playing as if I do. There goes the Victor. That's a Betty bomb. Card really is putting in work here. Doesn't have the cooldown properly showing, but that's alright. There's a Q for the team. Massive speed buff to the Tyra. Okay, there goes Betty. Hello, Vora. You're gone too. I'll pop the invis. It just feels really weird not having the invis on your thing that looks like it should give you it. I'm still just really used to having the Q invis me, and I'm playing as if it still does it. There goes Betty. It's a mess here, but everyone's speed buffed on our side, so it definitely is playing more hectic than normal. Dead there to the Victor, who has Illuminate. Kind of surprised they actually grabbed it here for a TDM. There's a Strix here somewhere. I don't know if I should go after the Betty. I guess we just poison bolted her. That was very weird, but that worked. Just self-healing here, poison bolts on the Vora, which I actually landed. Tickle her a little bit. There we go, just about finished off. I still haven't gened the ultimate. This game's nearly over, and I've not even got the ult yet. It's a Leanne ult. Bit weird. We're going to stay in the F with the speed buff here. That Leanne is just pre-firing me. I don't know how she can see me. I guess she just sees me pop the invis and fires, but dead to the Vora. Strix also tapped me, that's why I died too. Pop the F here, just going to throw the ult right here. Really awkward spot for it. Poison bolts on the Strix. Going to finish him off. Pulled some really weird jukes. Somehow didn't die there. The speed buff and Leica tanks, I think, has really sped this game up. I'm just going to not go over near the Strix because he has got the reveal. There's a Q. He still tapped me with that somehow. That's the ult. Poison bolts. I hit him with the poison bolts. I'm hitting something. I don't know if I was just tickling him there with the poison damage, but okay. More shots. I'm dead here if I get tapped. Still won the fight. That was, again, terrible and somehow worked out. Betty is just kind of running in a lot. My aim is so bad first thing in the morning. There's an F. Poison bolts on her here again. She literally just spawned in, just shredded through. There is a bit of a weird immunity timer. There goes the Leanne. Skye's damage is still really good for ult. Okay, she's gone. Poison bolts. Yeah, Victor. He's on like 2 health. I don't know what's going on here. There's a Q. Throw one over there. There's an F. Betty's just kind of walking in. Maeve's dead. Right click there. I'm gone. Big heals there. Just going to run from the Betty ultimate. Yep, we're all right. That's a Victor ult. Poison bolts, which I landed. Finish him off. Talked about 7 quite a bit in recent videos, but yeah, Skye's on a whole nother level. Dropping down so goddamn harsh after like a certain range. I don't know what I'm firing at. Am I dead here? We got the card trigger for the invis, I think. I don't know if it's bugged. There's poison bolts on the Victor. We got rid of the Strix. The end here should be dead too. I know what she's firing at. That's a triple and a victory. What a scuffed hyper TDM, but that was a good showcase for the setup. But there we go. There are the stats for game 1. A 5-minute game. Perfect showcase for it pretty much. 17-6, 26k, 14k. The stat isn't crazy other than their KDA, because it's Skye. You get in super close and kind of burst people. We have pretty much the same damage as the Tyra there. Technically their Victor had way more. Their Strix had way more. So did their Leanne. And yet we won it because we had the healers. And we were actually able to finish more people off. Mainly me though, apparently, because for some reason I had 7 kills more than everyone else. And 10 over everybody pretty much other than the Victor. Definitely is a more difficult character to play at the higher ranked stuff. I feel like you notice 100 health being missing from your character much more there than the super casual thing where everyone's running around just blasting the whole time. And you'll definitely notice more that you're not shredding through tanks insanely quick anymore. Even if you go for like the full poison bolt debilitate setup, you still will deal really good damage to them for a flanker for the most part, as long as you're actually landing them, which I would say is a little bit more difficult than some other flankers, like easy damage options. And maybe Smoke and Dagger will become more of a thing. It'll be interesting to see. Definitely let me know your thoughts on the Skye nerfs in the comments. I think for casual stuff, it's not going to really matter too much, other than not being able to burst tanks down as fast, because going against squishies, Skye still kind of shreds at close range. Smoke and Dagger though, and the speed set of course. And I feel like for sure as a tank going against, if you're like in a Makoa ultimate or you're a Rom, you're going to have a much easier time going against a Skye. I should be speed buffing the Victor here so we can run to the ultimate thing, because sometimes you have a ton of health as a tank and you just feel like Skye melts you. There's poison bolts on the Fury, she's nearly gone. Don't know what I'm aiming at, my jukes are just terrible. Drop a Q here for him. The damage on the poison bolts definitely isn't insanely low. Koga can just counter it with his dash, but yeah, your heals on your Q, especially with this setup, kind of make up for you not having an invis. I feel like with the invis before, Smoke and Dagger was just kind of too much of a default. It's weird that Smoke and Dagger was kind of insane, then Debilitate was insane, and now they're both kind of nerfed compared to where they were. Definitely kind of shows you how strong Skye's talents were, and people didn't give them that much credit until everybody started playing them, and then for some reason they just sort of steamrolled in popularity. Although, yeah, they did also get buffed a bit and moved around a tad. That's an Omen ult. We're fine. Poison bolts there on the enemy Skye. I do like the fact that it's a heart though with this skin. It's kind of a really cool touch. I remember noticing that when I first covered this one. It definitely stands out compared to the other ones that all kind of look like smoke bombs. As far as I remember, just ignore the counter. Massive frame rate drop there. Do I throw the ult there? Yeah, sure. Their Skye did the same thing. We're safe. The indicator on it is still busted. It's never really been fixed, I think, since it broke ages ago. It's kind of annoying. Doesn't really necessarily make too much of a difference because people are aware of it. It's broken, but I guess it just kind of works like that now. That Koga is chasing me. There's a Q. Nearly got enough to save myself there. More taps on him. He did just pick up the ult thing, so I'm a little bit scared. But we're all right because I still won that duel. Self-heal carrying there for sure. Don't know why Leon's pushing in there on nothing, but we'll get rid of the Omen here. There we go. I don't know why I'm playing as if I get some sort of reset on the limbs. I don't. It would be kind of crazy if Skye did. Don't know where to place myself here. I'm just trying to move a little bit funky, which you can only really do because we've got so much movement speed. Poison bolt on the Fury. She's gone. There's an F healing from being out of combat. Hello. Yeah, enemies in. We're just going to shred through him here. We've got enough to buy Chronos 3. I'll pick it up. He went for the ult. There we go. Drop a Q here. Just spray the weapon. I can't even tell where I'm aiming half the time. I just jumped off the map. I realized as I was already falling that I was going off the map there. That is probably one of the worst plays I've had on the channel in a long time. The speed actually messed me up for once. Didn't think it would happen in the video, but there you go. Just going to run around here, get rid of their Skye. Me and her are both just zooming around. I don't know if she's going for the same setup, but it certainly feels like it. I'm going to throw the ult right down here because their Fury is ulting. Maybe we'll pick up some in. That's a Koga ult. Poison bolts. Okay. Thank you very much. A very scuffed game, though. I want to see what their Skye is running. For some reason, I couldn't use the Q there. Big team heals. That's a great example for it. That's a Skye ult. There's the F. We're going to run around this side. Omen's on nothing. There we go. Koga here scaring me a little bit. Someone just got thrown off the map. There's poison bolts. We've got the invis. They have quite a bit of illuminate, though, so I'm not really relying on that too much. I'm just going to keep wiggling around. He doesn't see me. Poison bolts here. Maybe we'll shred him from behind. Poison bolt the Skye. Tracker in the invis. It's sort of working. I feel like we're really helping out our damages with our speed buff and the heal, but I don't think I'm really doing that much on myself most of the time. Poison bolts on the Furia. She's just... don't know what she's doing, actually. She's just there. There's a Q. Are we okay? Poison bolts. Hit the Omen. Shots on him there. He's on nothing. He's gone. My aim today has just been so bad. I've been so focused on like throwing the things down on the floor that I've not really been actually landing my shots very much. Throw the ult there. Maybe we'll catch somebody with it. There's the Q. That's a Fury ult. Okay. We got rid of the Skye. Only hit for 300. That's kind of sad. Hello, Koga. Am I just on my own here in their backline? I thought the team was with me. These guys are all inside. I'm just out here like behind them. Get more nimble. Sure, because I'm doing full speed, kinda. The range there was kind of disgusting, literally hitting for 30. There's a Q. I was trying to speed buff him, but that cooldown kind of screwed me a little bit. I'm dead here. Definitely deserved to be. Poison bolts. I pre-fired. I'm dead. Never mind. Somehow still up here. Skye's gone. Actually, decent shots. Koga on nothing. Finish him off. My aim today, it's so bad. And he's walking into the Fury beam. Okay, there is the victory. Really scuffed game, you know, and the last one, to be honest, aim-wise. I've just been all over the place. We did fine, but I could have had way more damage there with Skye if I was just aiming right. The drop-off feels really rough on it, though, still. Any sort of medium-range fight you're hitting feels so little, which is why the speed buff is so strong, because you can actually move around, get close, and the sustain, and the poison bolts. Just everything works so well in this setup. All of these provide pretty big value to our kit, and she actually has more options than you have points. But yeah, we shredded in both the games today. Smoke and Dagger put in work. The old one would have been even better if it still had the invis, but in scenarios like this today where we weren't up against a single tank, Smoke and Dagger is definitely the way to go. Healing the team, not for as much as the support, but we were damaging and kind of just had the inverse stat with a really good KDA, just because Skye is so good at getting into sort of awkward spots with the speed buff, hopefully with invisibility and just bursting people. That is pretty much what she does. That is like the Skye thing to do. Pretty much ideal scenario for showing off Skye in her really strong sort of environment, because we went up against tanks, so I didn't really need to debilitate there. Smoke and Dagger was, I think, the best option for both the games, as was the build. This build just shreds. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next, your thoughts. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. No one shows up here on the main screen. But yeah, as always, second time still doesn't show. Stay Frost.